Welcome to TICE. Today I have the privilege of talking to Mr. Rajat Garg. He is the founder of myUpchar.com, a new age startup. So let's get into this conversation and know more about it. Welcome, Mr. Garg.
Thank you.
So to begin with the conversation, what is myUpchar.com all about?
So we are a digital hospital where we treat 30 plus medical issues online. We create a lot of health content in 6 Indian languages. Rather, we have the largest health content repository in Indian languages. We then provide teleconsultation and then sell medicines for basically a holistic treatment to cure people of their problems.
So can you take me through the journey? Because when you say that it is kind of an online place where people can come and get a lot of information about their healthcare issues. So how do you really do it?
So, when we started, one of the core reason was that we've discovered that there's just no healthcare information in Indian languages.
Right.
So, when we were searching something like cancer ke ilaaj, and we were able to find some news media organization that said, "ये juice पियोगे और 45 दिन में cancer दूर हो जाएगा," and all kinds of stuff like that. So we basically realized that if we produce high quality health content, people will come because there is an access issue, there is an awareness issue, and that's how we started myUpchar. And then, of course, over time, it kind of transitioned into digital hospitals.
You rightly highlighted that a lot of platforms, maybe media platforms, sometimes spread incorrect information about health issues. So, like if I share my personal experience as well, there is one ingredient called Gone Katira, and I was just going through like to know its impact. So on the same website, I find that it is very helpful and it is very dangerous to health. So how do you ensure, because this is the problem, but how do you ensure that you are not spreading any sort of misinformation, because health is a critical topic?
So all our content is developed by doctors themselves or in their presence. So basically, we have written about all the 6,000 diseases under ICD codes. We have written about all the medicines, all the tests, surgeries, and it's all vetted, verified by doctors. Rather, in early days, we used to have a team of doctors, team of PhD researchers of biotech and other subjects, pharmacists, etc., who will sit and create the content together. All our video content is done by doctors, so there is no, health expert writing the content. It's actually the doctor themselves creating that video content. So we have, few thousand videos that are created across different topics. So it's all verified. Like, the quality is sacrosanct for us.
That's great, but there is this harsh reality that whenever we need a big surgery or a critical surgery, most of the people prefer going to Western countries. But then we have a platform like myUpchar. So do you think that the platform is getting that much attention and that much receptiveness from the audiences?
So I think it is because we currently get around 40 million visitors every month. So 20 million on our website, 20 million people watch your videos every month. People are getting there, right? If you look at foreign tourism, is very, very limited now, and it's limited to really, really complicated issues, right, and only leveraged by really, really rich people. So for common people, those things are not happening. So I think,
right. So more or less, you are into content creation. And then we have, technologies like AI, ML. So all these technologies are greatly impacting the content creation industry. How do you ensure that you are using these platforms without making sure that there is no, harm?
So we are not using AI for content creation. Right?
All right.
We're using AI to understand different topics better, what we should write about better, how we should structure our content better, but we're not using AI for core content writing. We have experimented with the AI at different points of our life cycle, and we have found that health content cannot be relegated to AI for writing. So there we are not really using AI.
All right. So do you see any competition within the industry? Because myUpchar is one of its kind of ventures if I see around. So how do you see it, in next 2 years?
See, we are really focused on what we are doing. We'll keep creating health content in different languages. We will keep, expanding on the treatments that we do.
So when you say 6 languages, how do you ensure that you are reaching to the last mile audience?
See, let me put it this way. So we have tried going offline and reaching to the last mile, customer. But that's really challenging. And with
Sure.
private capital, it's not possible. That's what our learning was. So if the person has a mobile phone, then we can reach to them. And that's where we are kind of drawing the line. So hopefully as everybody in India gets a mobile phone, they will become our customer. And just as a data point, we have already done over 2 billion views on our content. So pretty much anyone who has accessed healthcare content in Hindi has come to myUpchar at least 2-3 times.
All right. Coming from your venture to your personal startup journey. So how did you got into entrepreneurship?
When I did my master's, I think at Stanford University, I kind of got the taste of entrepreneurship there. A lot of people, a lot of friends were launching companies and doing very interesting stuff. But post that, I joined Amazon. There also, I did a lot of new projects and all. Headed affiliate marketing there. Then moved to a startup because I wanted to really figure out how startups are run. So there I was head of marketing, then general manager. In 2011, I moved back to India. Then I started my own company. So first was a social media applications related company. Sold it in 2014. Post that, we started something that kind of got morphed into myUpchar. So formally, it was 2016 when we launched myUpchar.
All right, so we can say that you are a serial entrepreneur. So yeah, from that perspective, there are lots of entrepreneurs out there who aspire to, get into the industry and do something big. So what will be the 3 key learnings from you for them?
Well, it's persistence or perseverance. You have to keep at it. You have to find the problem that you're passionate about, because it's going to take some time to solve it and scale it. So if you're not passionate, it will be difficult to, go through it if you're not, in the bad times. And I think third is just, find the right team members, right co-founders, so that, journey is a little bit easier.
Right. One last question. Since you are in content creation and a lot of my audience is from, aspiring entrepreneurs as well as academical background. So what is that one thing that you would like to advise them to use, AI ethically in content creation?
See, it's a difficult question. See, I don't think we should be really bothered about the ethics of AI. I think when we talk about AI ethics, it's a little different because internationally people are thinking more about racial discrimination and this and that, right? I think what we should really be focused on is how to leverage AI in a way that actually serves the customer.